5 horror comics you gotta be reading. Dark Ride by Josh Williamson and Andre Bresson. This is one of my favorite duos in comics. I did 10 volumes of Birthright with these two. Love them. This is the horror comic you've been wanting since your childhood. This takes us right into the heart of Devilland, an enormous, sprawling horror theme park. It's wild, it's fun. The owner's son and his sister are feuding and trying to manage the place. There's evil and treachery. One of the employees gets killed, and maybe more people are getting killed on these rides. Check out this incredible cover. This is the type of evil you're going to encounter in this park. Andre's incredible lines, once again. This is one of my favorite pages because they actually drew up a functioning theme park for this. These Savage Shores by Ram V and Sumit Kumar. This thing is incredible. It's a historical fiction set in a world of horror. It takes you back in time to the East India Trading Company when the British were moving into India, all the treachery politically there. And then on the British side, you have a vampire that's made its way to India. And on the Indian side, you've got a demon, and they're gonna have a showdown. Look at Samar's incredible lines, and the colors used in this really takes you back in time to this era and feels of that world. Cryptidnals by Ramos and Dario Rodriguez. This is a book I picked up in crowdfunding, but it's since made its way to comic shops. 656 Comics, a couple of dudes out of Juarez. Love these guys. This is the story of a secret monster war, hence the Cryptidnals. So you have La Llorona, the Dog Man, Chupacabra, Cthulhu Kid. You have these incredible monsters that have all teamed up to fight against this overwhelming new threat, the creepypasta, which deals with cryptidnals coming from the internet and the black-eyed children. It's a war, it's heartfelt. He's spun each of one of these cryptidnals in a unique way that you need to check out. Look at Dario's lines. Love this black and white take on the book. Really a creepy and interesting ride. Wytches by Scott Snyder and Jacques. I have loved this book for years and never really talked about it. It's an incredible tale of a family who moves to the East Coast and confronts this coven of witches, but it's an entirely new take on witches. They are embedded in the trees. They are horrifying monsters. It's really the thing of nightmares, this book. I think it's Scott Snyder's best work, and that's saying a lot. And look what Jacques did. There's this incredible color palette he used to build the horror of this world. He details this process, and it's quite time-consuming and totally worth it. Little Monsters, Jeff Lemire, Dustin Guyon. What an amazing team up on this book. This deals with an end-of-the-world scenario where a group of kids are left surviving because they're vampires. They've been taught by their master to never leave this small 100-mile circle. So they've been feasting on animals, going crazy, falling in love, but not knowing what to do because it's the end of the world and they're maybe only 10 or 14 and it just keeps on going for them. Then one of them ventures outside of the circle and starts exploring the world outside. There's treachery, there's twists, there's turns. And look at Dustin's art for this. Love this black and white with some smatterings of red in here. Beautiful book. Can't recommend this one enough.